Oh yeah,
I like that.
we back. Let's
We
get
are
it.
back.
Back for another episode.
They say this is a big bitch time.
Hey, that might be Joe's biggest hit. No, that's not. But that bug,
Legal, baby, I gotta make it.
man.
You
I never
gotta
took a
make
straight
it.
path nowhere.
Coming to you live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the most underrated podcast on YouTube, anywhere, Facebook, you name it. We're on it. We're underrated. It's the Me and D
Pops and Son.
podcast.
For that ass.
For
No
that
Diddy.
ass.
For that
For that
ass.
ass. No Diddy.
For
No
that ass.
doubt.
No Diddy. Podcast for that ass.
For that
No
ass.
Diddy.
No Diddy. No doubt.
No offset.
No offset. No left or right cheek.
No left or the right cheek.
Today is August the 23rd, 2026. We'll start off by paying some respects to actress Hayden Panettiere,
Oh
who
man.
starred in Heroes, Nashville,
That was
Remember
crazy.
the Titans. Passed away at the age of 36 last
was
weekend.
wild.
That was wild. That came
I
out
didn't
of
know.
nowhere.
No, she was with Klitschko. Well, was
Yeah, I
with
was getting ready to
Klitschko.
say, pray for her daughter Kaya, who she shared with former heavyweight champion Vladimir
I
Klitschko.
said Vladimir
Yeah.
Klitschko?
Yeah,
See, that threw
shoot.
me off. I
She
was
used
like,
to, she used to be in the ring with him after his fights, and he
Okay.
towered over her.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
6 foot
Klitschko?
whatever. She was
Yeah.
tiny.
she was
and,
tiny.
She was in
Rest
the
in
ring
peace.
with him several fights. But rest in peace to
Rest in
Hayden
peace to her.
Panettiere.
Damn.
To early Motown songwriter Janie Bradford Hobbs. She passed away in L.A. after an illness at the age of 87.
Okay.
Frank Beard, drummer of boogie rock trio ZZ Top,
Oh,
dies
damn.
at the age of 77. I'm sorry.
Wow.
To
ZZ
Nancy Kassebaum Baker, former U.S. Senator from Kansas, dies at the age of 94. To Bruce Springsteen biographer and music critic Dave Marsh, passed away at 76.
Top. All right.
And the ESPN co-founder Bill Rasmussen, who basically changed the sports landscape, I guess sports broadcasting landscape. Like I said, he was the co-founder of ESPN, passed away at the age of 93
Okay.
from the effects of Parkinson's disease.
Wow.
So, rest in peace to
Rest in
those
peace to
good
them
folks.
folks. Yeah. You know, people that's flowers.
Birthdays being celebrated today.
Birthdays.
I got one on. I'm celebrating to the Bean.
To the Bean.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Happy birthday.
Would have been
Bean.
48 today if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Rest in peace to the Bean.
Rest in peace to the Beam
Damn.
Hall of Fame guard.
Mm-hmm.
To Seth Curry, brother Steph Curry, NBA shooting guard.
Seth. Okay.
Seth Curry, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrates a birthday today. To Jeremy Lin Sanity.
Oh,
played
Lin
for the
Sanity.
Knicks. Lin Sanity celebrates a
out.
birthday today. To Emmy award-winning sportscaster and author Jeremy Schaap. He celebrates a birthday today. See him on ESPN quite
Jeremy
a bit.
Schaap. Okay.
And then to Julio Franco,
Julio.
Dominican baseball infielder, and he was a DH for quite a while. He won an AL batting championship in 1991 with the Indians. Played for your Braves for a little bit.
All right.
Julio Franco, that dude, the barrel of his bat was probably that big around. He swung a heavy bat. He one of the heaviest in the league, yeah, for his size.
It was like them little play bats that be at the home run bats, that
like
be
the
at,
wiffle ball bat, or
yeah, like
the
the
plastic bats.
the thick one where you can crank it, boom. It does
Like
that
a
sound after you
Flintstone
hit
bat.
it. Yeah, like the Flintstone bat. You use one of them. That's ultimate homer.
That's a home run. That dude had some power. But
Damn.
yeah, happy birthday to those folks. A little history on today's sports history. 2008. The star-studded American women's basketball team led by Lisa Leslie, Sue Bird, and Diana Taurasi wins the gold medal at the Beijing Olympics with a convincing 92-65 victory over Australia. 1998, San Francisco Giants slugger Barry Lamar Bonds becomes the first MLB player to hit 400 home runs and steal 400 bases in a career.
Okay.
When he homers off Florida Marlins Kurt Ohala at Pro Player Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. 1993, Fred McGriff and David Justice are the sixth duo to hit back-to-back home runs twice in the same game. So they went back-to-back in one inning, and a few innings later, back-to-back again. 1992, Dennis Eckersley, who previously set the record for most consecutive saves at 40, is the first pitcher to record 40 saves in 4 different seasons. That's why he is a Hall of Famer. 1988, Mike Tyson and Mitch Blood Green brawl at 4 a.m. in Harlem. I don't know if you saw, I don't remember that video or seen the video. Man, he hit me. Mitch Green's idea was about this big.
Mitch Green?
Look, Mitch Green.
Mitch Green?
Yeah, it looked like a softball was on his eye. Mike Tyson hit him so hard. They got the fight.
Oh, yeah.
I
ain't taking no Tyson punch. Yeah.
Yeah. Mitch Blood Green. You just got to Google that. 4 a.m. Yeah, nothing can go well at 4 a.m.
Nothing.
in a fight.
Ain't nothing. Especially with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, exactly. And then 1982, Seattle Mariners pitcher Gaylord Perry is ejected for throwing a spitball. So, anyway,
throwing a spitball.
Yeah, he used to throw a spitter. He used to throw a grease ball. Anything he could get away with to load the ball up.
Oh, spit on it? And...
Yeah, put a little saliva on it, make the ball move, act differently.
That's crazy. Talk about put some grease on it. He didn't put some Murray's on the...
They put it in the bill of their cap, and like you see them wiping their brow, and then they just grease
put
the
a little bit on
it
just to make it
slick.
A little heavier.
So it hits the bat, it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. Or it makes it move in a different direction.
That's crazy.
Some pitchers still cut the ball. They'll put a little nick in it and make the ball, the air gets under the cut and makes the ball move. Yeah.
That's crazy work. Hey.
But he was well known for the spitter.
Some stitches out the ball.
Now, you say that some pitchers used to take their nails and raise the seams up so they could get a little better grip on the ball.
Oh, yeah. Just so when they can,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it puts a little different rotation on the ball.
Especially if you got more control over it. I can
make the ball dance.
Right.
For real.
At the last second, that one just drop.
Just drop off the bottom of the table. Like,
hey, you do what you gotta do.
Hey, crazy. Sometimes you gotta game. They say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Man, I'm trying out here, mate.
Hey, I'm trying. The best hit it right. Cheating. I've been spitting on the ball. I've been greasing it.
I ain't put grease. I
done cut it a couple times. Man,
you get the ball. It's all.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
It's all chewed up and stuff.
All right, son, but that's paying some respects.
Yep.
Birthdays being celebrated today and a little sports history.
Little history.
Now we get on to what's on tap.
What's the haps with the taps?
What's the haps with the taps? Taps with the haps. What's on tap? The U.S. Open qualifying and fan week starts today with the actual draw play beginning next Sunday, August the 30th. We got week 0 kicking off. Several games will begin on Thursday. We'll have more on that in the leadoff spot. We'll talk about some upcoming college football games to open up the season. We got the final round of the BMW Championship, which is being played right here in the Lou. Wyndham Clark, who won the U.S. Open at Bethpage Black, has a 5-shot lead at Belle Reve. Can he finish the job with Rory McIlroy on his heels? I think last I checked, Rory was 3 shots back. The Little League World Series continues. I just had Nevada beat Washington on. It was 5-0. Right now we got Nicaragua and Mexico playing.
Nicaragua.
Yep.
And who? Mexico?
Also, the annual MLB Little League Classic will be played tonight as your Atlanta Braves will take on the Milwaukee Brewers.
Okay. That should be
I always like that game because you see the big leaguers mingling with the Little League players, future stars of the game. So I always like that game. Then we had some results from last night. Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. That was a good fight.
Man, that was a pretty war.
Too.
Yeah.
That Yoeli Hernandez, that dude's going to be rough in the 160 weight class. I don't know if you saw that one.
No, I didn't even see the undercard. I watched the Teofimo.
Mm-hmm. I watched the beginning of it and then woke up to the end of it.
Right, pretty much, yeah. It was on.
For real.
Right, watched the rest of the highlights this morning. It was a war.
That was going back. Oh man, they were throwing some hands. They were throwing some good hands. But Teofimo avenges his loss to Shakur Stevenson back in January. Lopez won the WBA welterweight championship in a majority decision. The cards were 114, 114, 115, 113, and 116, 112 for the winner. And new. Right. So he got his belt back. He got a belt back anyway.
But had you not watched the fight, you saw the end. It almost looked like Tio lost. He was from his face.
His face was busted up. He was bleeding.
Busted up, cut up. But he kept that pressure though.
He kept the pressure on Romero.
I think he kept the pace and that kind of control.
Exactly. He was taking some shots. That's what won the fight for him because Romero hit him with some good shots,
real good shots,
and they both almost went down at least twice that I remember. Yeah, then I remember seeing, but that undercard was pretty good too. There's a couple Gary Russells. One is there's Gary Anthony Russell.
Yeah.
There's Gary Antoine Russell. But anyway, one of the Russells won last night. One of the Russells. He put on a good show. That
Russell
was a good
Simmons
fight.
Was in the crowd. Russell
Westbrook.
Right.
Russell Westbrook. It was his first fight since retirement from
Russell
the NBA.
Wilson and Sierra was
Russell
there.
Wilson and Sierra, they were there. All the Russells you could think.
Russell Crowe
Sporting Goods.
Right. Sponsored by Russell Sporting Goods.
Russell Apparel was in the house.
All Russells is in that mug.
All right. In the leadoff spot, son, college football actually returns this Thursday, August the 27th.
Let's go.
You got local school. Lindenwood will host Charleston South. And then there are several other small schools playing on Thursday and Friday. Then you move on to week 0 on Saturday. And my comment here was maybe Uncle Bill will find luck in Ireland as the UNC Tar Heels will face TCU in Dublin.
Oh, that should be pretty good.
That should be a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should. In Dublin. I don't know. Bill ain't focused. You know the team ain't focused.
Man, Bill's got too many things going on outside of football. So.
Right.
And maybe this trip would do them some good, though. Maybe getting away from different controversies and different distractions. Maybe that's what they need to put together a good game against TCU. Then you got USC hosting San Jose State. Memphis will travel to UNLV.
Memphis 10.
And then our alma mater, Southeast Missouri State, will travel to Indiana State. So college football and football in general is back, D.
Go ahead, C-Mo. I'm going to check the people out. We'll see.
Yeah, because they've had some good teams here lately.
Here lately, yeah. It's not been pretty decent. So hopefully we can just compete and with a winning record. That's the name of the game.
Hey, that's all I ask. Just be in contention and, like you said, have a winning record. You're not going to any bowls. Well, they're Division I now, but they could go to.
They go to like the lower ranked bowl. They go to the.
I don't know what bowls you would.
Jack in the Box bowl.
The Russell Sports Brand Bowl.
The Napa Know-How Bowl.
There is a Napa Bowl. There is a
Napa Bowl. Damn, I'm trying to think of it like a
bowl for real.
They go Blockbuster Bowl.
the Texas Roadhouse Bowl.
Hey, that might be kind of fire. Get some rolls,
all the Texas Roadhouse you can eat. All the peanuts and bread and a drink.
Peanuts, bread, and a drink. You're going to be full for your meal get there. I'm telling you.
All right, son. This is a serious story. It was on the front pages for a couple of days, but it went away. This is the one with Stephen A. versus the NABJ. So at its August 2026 convention held in Atlanta, the National Association of Black Journalists gave Stephen A. Smith its Thumbs Down Award during the Salute to Excellence Gala. NABJ said he had a recurring pattern of disparaging commentary toward prominent Black women across politics, sports, and media, and that it conflicted with their commitment to accurate and respectful representation. In addition to Smith, the Thumbs Down Award was given to CBS News, The Washington Post, Federal Communications Commission Chair Brendan Carr, and Media Executive DeJuan McCoy. all of whom face criticism from the NABJ and advocates over actions or decisions they say undermine Black journalists, diversity, and fair coverage. Now, Smith fired back hard with online posts and on his show. He called it a personal hit job and said NABJ didn't engage in journalism before making the call. He posted on X that NABJ had its turn and now his turn was coming and that he'd shut his mouth for years, but not anymore. He's also pointed to past comments about figures like Jasmine Crockett, Michelle Obama, and Kamala Harris, arguing criticism isn't the same as disparagement. Now, to be fair, I've never heard Stephen A. talk about Black women in a mean or hurtful way, but I can't dismiss the way that they feel about it. You know, right. They have their reasons.
I was about to say they got their reasons. Dang, oh,
there were several Don Lemon, Roland Martin, who's on the panel of the NABJ, and several other outlets. They were very critical.
Oh, they pretty much
that Stephen A's taking shots at Black women unfairly, but he doesn't do that against white women. Like I said, I've never heard him be mean or hateful, but again, I can't dismiss the way that they feel.
Oh, dog.
And as a former print journalist, I understand the feeling of the lack of diversity in newsrooms and media outlets, as well as the need to be fair and accurate. You also have to have your own people report on what's going on in our communities, because anyone else reporting doesn't give it the same seriousness, the authenticity, and the same feeling. I hope Stephen A. takes the NABJ's assessment of him seriously, and if there's a need for him to change, that he does it. Now, he says if there's anything he needs to do, he did own up to it. He said he will do it, but he didn't appreciate the fact that they came at him without going to him first. But they say they've tried to go to him in the past behind the scenes, and he just doesn't get it. So,
that's a real deal. That hits your core. That hits your roots, because that's different.
That hits you. It's coming from your people.
Yeah, it's coming from your people.
They said, though, that's why they can do it.
Different.
Because they've propped him up when he needed to be propped up. They felt the need that they also needed to bring him back down to earth when he needs to be brought back down to earth.
Saying, hey, bro, you do have a responsibility and a job. I mean, but Stephen A. does a lot in the community as far as the HBCUs. He always does like a live show there. He's not the only one who brings light to it, but as far as his platform is big, being on his platform, the time that he takes the time to highlight HBCUs and the importance, and he always talks about him graduating from HBCU did for him, and being part of the community. But there's been a lot of times where people would take shots at Stephen A. saying, hey, bro, I remember T.O. was on the show one time, and that's when Max Kellerman was on there, and they were in an argument, and then T.O. made the comment saying, Max is more Black than you, Stephen A. So, like...
No, a lot of people said that.
A lot of people do go at him as far as just like, hey, bro, are you really for our community and stuff like that? Man, that's tough, especially if you ain't got the respect by your peers. If you ain't got the respect of the Black community as a Black individual, oof, you better.
I think this stems from when he started trying to get into the political arena and then being critical of African American women in politics. If he'd have just stuck to sports and not tried to delve off into the political scene, I think that's what hurts him. And again, you can be critical of African American people in general if you have a legitimate case. But if you're taking shots only at women and you're not taking shots at men, or you're picking and choosing.
Yeah, you picking and choosing.
I can see how people can come at you and take things the wrong way. So I applaud him for speaking up in his own defense.
Right.
And then the president of the NABJ, Erin Haynes, she did say that she agreed to speak to him privately first. She said, let's hash this out privately, and then we can, go public with it. Because, he wanted to come out, and he wanted her on his show sometime soon. And she's, before we go public, me and you one-on-one, we're going to talk privately and air out our differences and see if we can come to some agreement there first, which I think is fair. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
We shall see.
Yeah.
But he was hurt.
Oh yeah, that hurt your pride.
That hurt your pride, because, like I said, they had given him awards before to the positive,
right?
And they saw the need to, like I said, sometimes you got to be brought back down to earth and be reminded where you came from. That's what I'm trying to say. Never forget where you came from. And like I said, they haven't seen it personally. It's just more and more and more different news entities. They're cutting us out.
Oh, yeah.
As print media is pretty much going away. The first people that they ask are black folks. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Just keep a few people around. Yeah. It's tough enough for us to get in the door anyway, and then once we in the door, we usually, like you said, we the first to go. Not in every case, but most of the time, I've seen it firsthand. And saying at jobs that I've worked at, where when they're doing layoffs and cuts, I look at a common denominator of some of the people that got cut, and be like, "Yep." Be like, yep, they gonna let people who look like us go first, and then
for real, though. It's a reality. It's a sad reality, but it's one we've been living with forever. So
yeah.
All right, son. We'll move on. This topic is called "Klay is not fooling me."
Klay.
So this week,
Klay.
This week, sharpshooter Klay Thompson signed a 2-year agreement to play for the Miami Heat.
Woo.
To me, this is not about basketball. It's more about a guaranteed lifestyle. It's about the weather, the water, and the women.
I was just about to say, hey, Klay, you don't even be hooping like that no more, bro. Like, your game ain't been tight since you left Golden State. Ain't been, like, on point since like that.
He had that serious knee injury.
Yeah. And now that we know you outside, you can cut Meg. If you bold enough to be like, yeah, Megan Stallion, it ain't gonna work, boo.
It ain't gonna work.
He out here on a different type of time.
Yeah, he is.
He just
and I'm not mad at him. He's a single man, so hey, do single you,
man? Do you? But yeah, you ain't. For as soon as I was in Miami, I'm like, you going for the lifestyle? You trying to? That's the ultimate. Like, I'm outside. I'm on the beach because he likes to be on the sailboats. And
he does. It's the perfect atmosphere for him.
But he gonna retire there.
He's gonna retire there and move
and stay there. Right? He gonna retire there and stay there.
He ain't coming back home to LA.
No,
ever. I don't blame him. He might go to visit, but
he gonna have a home in Miami.
Why would you? Why would you not?
I mean,
but if you just talk about the court, he's gonna have a lot of open looks with Bam and Giannis controlling the middle. He's gonna get some nice looks.
If he can just get his shooting back on point, where we know Klay can be and has been.
Those open jumpers that he wouldn't miss for the world.
You ain't got to run around a lot. Like you said, he'll get a lot of open looks, double team Giannis. You got Bam there. Mm-hmm. Shoot. And then you're going to have Klay in the corner. That's going to be perfect. Or at the top of the key. That's going to be perfect.
Just like Ray Allen.
Man, just hey, if I pass you the ball, make sure you just knock it down.
Just knock it down, bro. Just knock it down. We need this 3. And then when the game is over, we can all go on your boat.
Man, and you get after, but Bam ain't gonna be there. Asia ain't gonna play.
He's gonna be booed up with Asia.
Yeah, Asia's gonna be like, hey, you better not hang with Klay.
Hey, she probably already told him that.
Don't get too close.
Hey, look, I know that's your teammate. That's your new teammate. You want to welcome to Miami. Just remember where home is. But she travels with him quite a bit too. They
locked in. They locked in step. I saw the little. It was in a documentary, but they had like a little thing on
ESPN. You saw the same one?
Yeah, about them.
That was pretty good.
I was very impressed. And then of course they're engaged, right?
Yep. No, well,
I thought he proposed.
He proposed, but there's no ring yet.
Ain't no ring yet.
Because he said it's coming.
Okay.
Because she was like, this is still empty. But he asked, the dad said yes.
Oh, he hasn't officially done it yet?
I think he did it, but he hadn't. I don't think they set a date. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he kind of did it or half did it.
Because how you proposing without the ring?
He said the ring was coming. That was part of the documentary because I was laughing about that part.
Oh, I would have waited till the ring was there.
And they might have one by now. I bet you they have one.
Okay, now. I'm about to say. I
think that was filmed about a year ago, wasn't it? Or...
Yeah, he was probably put on the spot saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be on the way." But yeah, I hope he didn't actually propose without the ring.
I think no,
like that. The whole getting on the knee, like, "Oh, will you marry me?" And you ain't got no ring. He'll be like, "Where the ring at?"
He could have tied a piece of grass together.
Right. I got you a ring pop.
Just a circle.
Right.
Hey, that would work too. All right, son. This is not more of a who you got, but I think we mentioned last week that Steve Air McNair and Dante Culpepper are pretty much the same player. And we were right.
Really? Right.
So Steve McNair played 13 seasons for the Titans and the Ravens. He threw for 31,304 yards with 174 touchdowns, completed 60% of his passes, and had 37 rushing touchdowns. He made the Pro Bowl 3 times and shared MVP honors in 2003. Dante Culpepper played 11 seasons for the Vikings, Dolphins, Raiders, and Lions. He passed for 24,153 yards with 149 touchdowns.
Okay.
Hit 63% of his passes and rushed for 34 touchdowns. He also earned 3 Pro Bowl nods. So they were pretty comparable in their day, in their time, and they're pretty much the same player. We called it out. We saw it.
Because we were going with Air McNair, right?
Huh?
But as far as who you got, we was going Steve
I still
McNair
would go
over
Air
Dante?
McNair, yeah.
What about
go Air McNair?
Steve McNair or Donovan McNabb?
Oh, pull up. I think I'd take Air McNair over Donovan.
Let me see Donovan. Because Donovan, he
did get his team to a Super Bowl. Lost to the same team that Air McNair lost to. No. Air McNair lost to the Rams. What's his name? Lost to the Patriots. Donovan lost to the Patriots.
That's my teammate.
See, that's where it gets me when he started crying and throwing up. And TL came back from a broken leg in that Super Bowl. Remember they almost got the fighting, D.
Yeah, because he had some bad sushi before the game.
So he got in the clutch moments, he got the throwing up.
Hey, that little hot dog he ate, the routine hot dog. So he had 37,276 yards.
How many seasons?
He played.
Donovan McNabb was rough though. He was on the cover of a couple of Madden games, I thought too, or I'll just say video games.
13.
So same amount as Air McNair.
Seasons.
So 6,000 more yards.
He played 13 seasons, 37,276 yards, 234 touchdowns.
Ooh.
And 117 interceptions.
How many rushing touchdowns?
He had 29 rushing touchdowns for
3,459
yards.
Stat-wise, we take Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan was actually...
He was the Don. He was the original Don.
He was making it happen. And shout out to Philadelphia Eagles for always keeping a black quarterback in rotation. I appreciate that. They always
that's a good thing.
From Randall Cunningham to Donovan McNabb to Mike Vick to now they got Jalen Hurts.
They don't discriminate when it comes to.
Hey, they don't discriminate, but it usually works out. It pans out. That's what you get some of the best players. But yeah, shout out. I've always noticed that about Philly. I'm like, yeah, I mess with him.
Damn, Donovan.
I
take that back. Now, if you go Air over McNabb, I got to take McNabb just over the numbers.
Yeah, I'll probably go McNabb for sure.
6,000 more.
He was lacing them up.
6,000 more passing yards, and damn, the number of touchdowns was like 30, 40 more.
Yeah, he had 200
more than that. It's like damn near 50, 60.
Yeah, he
was tossing some touchdowns.
No, he was tossing some touchdowns.
Now, was he an MVP? I can't remember if Donovan was an MVP or not.
He got close. I don't think he ever
I know he got close. I know he was a runner-up maybe
because he had he
had some good seasons. And playing in the Andy Reid offense too. Yeah. He'd throw the ball around.
No, he never won. He said close finishes in 2000. Yeah, but that was it.
Okay. Nice. The good pull. That was a good pull. So
yeah.
Air McNair over Dante Culpepper, Donovan McNabb over Air McNair. That's good. Good stuff.
That's good.
This was called Chicago. My little Frank Sinatra. So the last time both Chicago Major League Baseball teams were good at the same time was 2008. Both the Cubs and the White Sox are having excellent seasons. and are in prime position to reach the postseason. The White Sox, 67 and 62, are a major surprise, leading their division after 3 consecutive 100-loss seasons. Meanwhile, the Cubs hold one of the best records at 74 and 56 and are in firm control of the National League wildcard spot. The two teams recently wrapped up a highly anticipated 3-game crosstown series at Wrigley Field. It was the first time since 2008 that both teams played each other this late in the year while holding winning records. So Chicago's on the map this year in baseball.
They have been. Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I was happy to see that. I was like, that's different. I'm like, nobody's really talking about that you got both teams playing well at the same time. So It made me want to look it up and see, okay, when was the last time? Almost 20 years ago since they both were playing well at the same time.
So that's South Chicago?
South? Yep, south side of Chicago. Yep, right in the hood, literally.
No, yeah, right, that's what I was going to say. Right, it's in the hood for sure.
It's in the hood for sure.
And in Wrigley Field,
that's on the north side. Yeah,
north side. Okay,
and it's in the little neighborhood, but yeah, it's not the hood like
right. It ain't like the south side.
Like the south side. You get off, you look around like, damn, right across the street. Unless they fixed it up. I remember last time.
They fixed it. Go during the daytime. Make sure you go at a matinee hour.
But they could have, though, because I'm thinking the opening of the Obama library, the presidential library.
Okay.
I want to say that it might be on the south side, and I think that whole area was going to get a remake. So maybe around the ballpark, they might have done a little something.
Hopefully they did.
Yeah, it's a little I just know having gone there to a ball game, that was a rough little area, but we caught it was some people from work, and they had a bus shuttle for us. So you shuttle, drop you off, you go in, but you didn't have to walk around anywhere,
right.
But you could just see across the street.
Up there.
Like, damn.
You didn't walk across Old Block.
Woo. Yeah. But that's good to see. That's good for the game that both teams are playing well, and both will be in the playoffs, barring some kind of collapse.
Right.
And then MLB MVP conversation. So Shohei Ohtani and Pete Crow Armstrong are in a tight battle for this year's National League award. If Shohei gets back on the mound, which all signs are pointing to that, he'll win the award again, but PCA is doing his best to try and overtake him. Their stats are very close. Ohtani's batting .289 with 30 home runs, 80 runs batted in. On the mound, he's 8-2 with a 1.79 ERA, 95 strikeouts in 85 innings. That's pretty damn good. Pete Crow Armstrong's numbers, he's batting .279 with 32 home runs, also 80 RBIs. He has 138 hits to Shohei's 134 hits. So they are neck and neck in the statistical categories.
Yeah,
like I said, say again, D?
I said Shohei's always in that conversation.
He's always, and as long as he's pitching and hitting, it's going to be hard to beat him. But he's been out for the last couple of weeks, but it looks like he's getting ready to return. He did a bullpen session yesterday. They said he had no ill effects. I think he had some soreness on the knee, if I'm not mistaken. But Pete Crow Armstrong is playing well for the Cubs, and he's known as a good defensive player, but now he's putting it with the bat. Then in the American League, Houston's Yordan Alvarez has emerged as the clear front runner for the MVP award, especially since Aaron Judge has been suffered from a season-long injury. Alvarez leads the league in key offensive categories. Listen to this. How you going to beat this? Batting average, he's number one, 329. Home runs, 35, number one. Hits, 136, number one. RBIs, 85, number one. On-base percentage, 442. Slugging percentage, 640. OPS, 1,083. He's the most dominant offensive force in the American League. Unless he collapses, nobody's going to catch those numbers. He's leading in all those categories. No way he won't win MVP awards. So that's a little look at some baseball. Cleveland Browns. Name your starter, please.
Man, name it.
Todd Monken, if you want a slight chance of winning this year, it should be Shedeur Sanders. Case closed. Sanders was 9 of 11 for 74 yards and 1 touchdown and a pick yesterday. Deshaun Watson, who was booed off the field and won't be back with the team next year, was 5 of 12 for 36 yards and a pick. What are they waiting on, D?
Yeah, I think your clear starter needs to be Shedeur, because you got to see what you got.
Exactly.
You've already seen what more is there with Deshaun Watson? Obviously, the fans obviously don't like him. The organization feels like they got gypped because they feel like we didn't pay this dude all this money, but that's y'all fault. And he hasn't produced for us. And then the production's really not there. You might as well go with the young spark, the young kid who the fans seem to like.
And the players seem to rally.
And the players seem to like him. And he's actually a good quarterback. I think Shedeur deserves a fair shot. You already know what you got with Dillon Gabriel. You already tried that last year. It wasn't that productive. I think Shedeur gave you the most productivity. So go with Shedeur and see what you got. Just so you know for future years, is this your guy or not? Is you going to start building your team around this guy? Because I think you can, but yeah. I don't know what you're waiting on.
I think the same thing, because why should I make a pick, a quarterback pick next year if I got my player right here and he'll be in year 3? Let's go with him. Like you said, go with Shedeur as long as you can. See what you got. And then if it doesn't look like he's going to be the quarterback that you need him to be, then you still have that opportunity, because they've got 3 first-round draft picks next year.
Oh, damn. So, yeah,
but why waste one on a quarterback if you don't need to? I can take those picks and use it to build around him, shore up the offensive line, maybe get a running back, put somebody on defense to help Jared Verse out. There's several other things you can do to help him on both sides of the ball. I think they got a good young quarterback. He just needs to be given an opportunity. And I think once he knows that the job is his, you're going to see him play much better. But Deshaun Watson, you already know he's not going to be on the team. The owners already said this is a big swing and miss acquisition. What more do you need to hear?
Right.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
And maybe Monken did it to keep Shedeur humble. He didn't want to make him the starter right off the rip. I get that. But now you need to go ahead and do it, man.
You need to go ahead and make the call.
I think we're 17. Yeah, we're 17 days away from football. You need to make a pick, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So he needs to get those first team reps next week. Chill out as we get closer to the actual season starting.
Yeah, Shedeur, it's his time. It's the future. You got to go with the future, man. Go with the young kid. Give your team a spark. Give the city something to be excited about, if anything.
Man, because if you trot Watson out, I guarantee you folks aren't coming.
If they already booing him in preseason. This is preseason.
They cheered when he hurt himself last year, and they're booing him when he's healthy.
I think you got your
answer right there. Who your quarterback should be. The fans are telling you who your quarterback should be. Speaking of Cleveland, it's not a sandwich.
It's not a panini.
It's not a taco.
It's not a burrito.
It's not a pizza. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb
announced his retirement the other day. Spent many seasons in Cleveland, and he's calling it quits. After 8 seasons, should I say. So he spent 8 seasons in Cleveland. He's calling it quits. He's one of only 4 in NFL history, D, to have had more than 1,000 carries and averaged more than 5 yards per carry. Chubb retired with 7,349 yards on 1,462 carries, an average of 5.03 yards per carry. Only 3 other running backs in the history of the league have reached the same milestone: Jamal Charles, Jim Brown, and Joe Perry.
Okay,
that's a nice career for Nick Chubb.
Yeah,
nice
career, man.
Chubb.
That injury that he had, I think that took some seasons off of him.
It did. He said he wouldn't want to. He said when he was young and he had knee injuries, you could rebound from that because you didn't know what you didn't know. But he said when he had the other knee injury,
that knee blew out.
It blew out, and he said it's just hard to rehab from that. He said he's gotten a lot from the game, and he was saying the biggest thing he takes away, that health is wealth. He said he don't want to be hobbling around years from now, and he wants to go out on his own terms. And I'm happy for him. He had a good career.
Solid career, man. Hey, I'm a big Nick Chubb fan, Georgia guy.
UGA.
So he could run the ball, man. I used to get him for fantasy. He was one of my favorite running backs during that period. But yeah, Nick Chubb, man.
And he was consistent.
Congrats to you. Very consistent. I'm telling you, he's going to get you 1,000 yards, at least 10 touchdowns.
5 yards per carry.
I'm telling you, he was
just
very
got
consistent.
half the first down right there.
He was a good running back. Tough runner. Had some breakaway speed.
He did. Yeah.
Did the dirty work. He can give your offense some options, man. Yeah. Solid
Congrats,
career.
Nick Chubb.
Congrats to the
Chubb. Nick Chubbs. All right, son. Let me get that juice.
Juice. Juice is loose.
All right, son. Time for that juicy news. Sponsored.
No, go ahead.
Sponsored by MGD Apparel.
MGD Apparel.
Wipes.
Let's get it. Let's go. Get your merch.
Get your merch. Get your merch.
Get it on the mug.
Time for that juicy news. Yeah. Oh, don't forget your mug.
Don't forget your mug.
Time for that juicy news. Because if you don't
know,
now you know.
Young brother. Young sister. Young player.
All right, son. Juicy news. If you don't know, now you know.
Because if you don't know, now you know. We're going to talk about the legal loophole for NFL players who are allowed to come back to college. So a temporary restraining order issued by Louisiana's 19th Judicial District Court paved a legal path for a group of 30 former college athletes, including 16. So it's not just football players, it's college athletes, but it included 16 football players to reclaim a fifth year of college eligibility. Under a ruling, players who sign professional contracts or hired agents can return to college, provided they are terminated by their NFL contract and repay any professional earnings before playing a collegiate game. So any earnings, they had to repay those back. And then if they're terminated by the NFL, say you have players going through preseason, they get cut. Any earnings you got paid, you repay back, and you were terminated. So it has to be under those stipulations. But there's already players. Let's see. I think
DeQuan for Tennessee.
Let's see.
Because there's some controversy over that. I think they were trying to the NCAA was trying to suspend him because he got a $432 ticket. He paid the money back, and they're still trying to suspend him. They're like, why would you suspend him?
I thought he paid
it back. Yeah. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm gonna look. Let's see, Tennessee. I know a few players. So they say Cleveland Browns rookie tight end Daquan Wright made history as the first active NFL player to enter the college transfer portal. I guess he got cut. He went back into the portal. Let's see. T.J. Harden, the running back, played in preseason game for Seattle before being waived and has officially entered the transfer portal. Let's see. A few notable. Let's see. There's Tampa Bay linebacker Jack Byburn, Arizona Cardinals defensive back Wyatt Williams Jr. are among other people who jumped back in the NCAA transfer portal. So, damn, I was going to see if Pavia was going to go back in there because he didn't want to leave Vanderbilt. Pavia,
but I think they already ruled against him originally.
Word.
Yeah,
because he probably ran out of years.
Arion Carter, his name.
Oh, that's who.
Mm-hmm. He suffered an injury that prevented him from doing pre-draft workouts, and he wanted to go back to finish his degree, work on his master's program, and then went back. He declared for the NFL after the 2025 season, but withdrew a return. I think this is him. Yeah, suspends Arion Carter for the start of this season because of the $432 plane ticket that he received.
Damn.
Yeah, $427, 48-cent flight to begin the pre-draft process. However, Carter later withdrew from the draft, and he paid the money back. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm going to say, if he paid the money back.
Yeah, he paid his agent back the money.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it.
That's tough. Though.
So, what do you think of the loophole? How do we fix that? I guess is what I'm trying to. I think I like once you turn 19, you have 5 years to play. It don't matter how it shakes out. It don't matter how many injuries, and then you can transfer at least one time without penalty. Outside of that, if you sign a contract, you sign a contract. I think all contracts should be binding, or if nothing else,
pretty much if you sign a contract, that's pretty much you saying like
you gotta live up to it.
Yeah, this is your professional. Even if you don't make it,
right?
That's it. Try to.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that you could sign an NIL deal today with just use Mizzou as an example, and then I just up and leave and go to Georgia tomorrow. I signed a contract with Mizzou. I should have to. Unless there's some language in there that allows me a buyout or a get out clause, I should have to honor that. I don't know. Yeah. Like you said, there's too many loopholes.
They finding them loopholes like a bug.
They're going to have to get rid of those.
I think COVID is what really made all the kind of shed the light. I'm like, okay. Well, I didn't play that year. It got cut short.
Because of COVID, yeah.
Because I got an extra year. While I was a redshirt freshman. That COVID year, so technically I didn't play. I got a red shirt, and that year I didn't play, so technically I got an extra
because I got red shirt, but the year didn't happen for real.
Exactly. So technically that didn't happen. So I actually got another year on top of.
Yeah.
So it does make it very confusing. They're gonna have to simplify.
When you're 19, you got 5 years to play. Like I said, however it turns out, whether you're injured, red shirt. You got 5 years to play, and then you need to be an adult.
You gotta get back to reality. You just ain't gonna just be playing, keep going back.
Right.
It's hard for them to face that reality.
28 years old, and he.
So you get up that college. Like, I'm telling you, I do anything just to go back, just to not have all the responsibility.
That was the life.
It was the life. You was chilling.
You was chilling because you're considered an adult,
but
you're not all the way an adult.
Oh yeah, you're definitely not all the way an adult at all. You're just a little older. You're just an older kid. You're just a kid that you could drink,
and that's exactly it.
You're a kid that's allowed to drink now
and get away with it.
Right, but as far as
still make boneheaded decisions.
Oh my God, the maturity and all that. Yeah. You definitely are not an adult at all. No real responsibility.
You're in between. You're in that gray area.
Yeah, it's in that gray area.
You can pick and choose. Do I want to be an adult today? I'd be a kid tomorrow.
Nobody's really tripping. Like, oh, you still going to you're 21, but you're going to school. Like, you're still going to school. Like, you're not. You got a little part-time job.
And there is something to be said for that, though. You do get more leeway versus if you're just same age and you're just laying on the couch every day.
Right.
You got to get a job. You got to
get go out of here. Do something. But,
right.
But I would be going to school, but you're not.
I would like to. I thought about
going
it.
Back to school, yeah.
They're the ones that kill me. Yeah, I'm thinking about thinking and doing is two different things.
Well, tell me when it's an actual thought and it's done. You keep talking about it. I'm thinking about. Well,
I've been thinking about. I'm gonna go to truck driving school.
Right.
Okay, when you get behind that big 18-wheeler. Let me know.
Then let me know what you're thinking about. But don't tell me until it happens.
Until it happens. All right, so we'll move on to our pops, flops, and props.
Pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props. Yeah, popping the night.
Man, pops, we talked about it, man. We're less than a week away from college football. That is crazy. Football is back.
Football is back. We're days away.
We are days away.
A slate. They got a nice little slate on Thursday. Now it's lesser schools, but
though, I mean,
it kicks off. Yeah,
football is here. You got
football
teams willing to gear up.
The air for real.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Mine's gonna go to Teofimo Lopez for his win against Raleigh Romero. That was a good fight. Like we said, both were throwing good hands, and Lopez got his belt back. And pops to him. Who you flopping?
Well, flop is gonna go to. I gave it to Raleigh Romero, but. Not in the sense of he lost the fight. I think that could have been a draw.
Well, see, the one judge made it a draw.
Yeah, one was a draw. That the 116, 112 was okay. Damn, maybe it was just a position, but yeah, he gets my flop, but not in a bad sense, just because he just lost the fight. But I think they should possibly run it back. Shoot, they could definitely run that back. And I think it was pretty close. But yeah, that was just my flop. We'll go to Rolly.
And for them supposedly to be friends, why
I'm
would
glad
you
they
run
fought.
it back?
Yeah. I'm glad they fought. We talked about it. There's a lot of fighters ducking and dodging because they're hanging out, and it's like, oh, that's my boy. I wouldn't do that. Well, you trying to be great or no?
Exactly. You trying to get to this bag or no?
Or no?
All right. Mine's gonna go to the national media for not picking up on the fact that the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena, were playing a doubles match together for the first time since the 2022 U.S. Open this past Tuesday night. But the local folks in Cincinnati knew about it. The match sold out. It didn't even start, D, till 9:30 local time. And people, the court, was full. The arena was full. They lost the first set 6-2. They bounced back, won the second set. And then in women's tennis, in doubles, you don't have a third set. It was a playoff, and I think they lost 10-8. But they look good. I got a feeling they're going to be in the U.S. Open that starts next week.
Nice.
I got a real good feeling that they might be playing some doubles. I'm pretty sure they would get a wild card draw and be able to play, but we'll see. But for there not to be any hype, only reason I knew about it is my friend told me, he texted me like, are you watching Venus and Serena? Venus and Serena. And I turned it on, and like I said, courtside is packed. They had made some little special pins. The merch, they say, was flying off the shelves. So it was a big event in Cincinnati. And got little play in the media.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yep. All right, who you propping, son? Who you propping?
My props is, you know what? I always be hating on them, but I give them a little credit. I gave a little props to the Falcons. We looked pretty decent. It's preseason, but at least we got a dub. It gives you just a tiny bit of hope, not much hope. And then they also signed Darius Smith to address some of the issues. I don't know if that's going to be the answer, especially to replace on defense. Yep, to address the defense. So I guess they trying, but I give them a little props. I'll be hard on them, but at least they trying to do something. I'm like getting it. They actually had some pretty good like secondary players like for the Falcons, so they played pretty well yesterday. But I give them a little props.
Okay, I'm gonna give mine to Nick Chubb because I didn't know he was that prolific of a running back in terms of the 5 yards per carry, averaging 5 yards per carry. That's pretty damn good. Like I said, you got half the first down every time you touch the ball. I'm saying,
giving the ball twice, that's a first down.
That's a first down. So great career, and props to you, Nick Chubb. All right, son, it's time for us to tell someone to sit your ass down. Man.
Sit your ass
down. Please. And thank you. Who you telling, son?
So my sit your ass down is going to go to Nick Chubb, but in a good way as far as his retirement. Sit your ass down. It's good for you. Work on your health. Like you said, health as well. So get healthy. Enjoy life with your family. And then find out what other endeavors you want to get into. But best luck to your brother, Georgia legend, dog for life. Had a really good career. So, yeah, sit your ass down to Nick Chubb in a good way, man. We're going to let you have the golden chair. There's the toilet bowl, sit your ass down, and then there's the golden chair, sit your ass down. That's when you retire. So yeah, go ahead, Nick Chubb.
All right, Nick Chubb. Mine is gonna go to D, and I think I had to tell them before. I'm telling them again because obviously they didn't get the memo. To these fans throwing these dildos out on the court at these WNBA games.
Yo, that's crazy.
What's the deal, D? So what's the game plan for this? So I'm gonna get my ticket.
Where did
I'm gonna get my ticket. I'm gonna order a dildo. I'm gonna get into the game.
Please don't let it be no used dildo. Oh,
who got to pick those up,
man? Hey, bro.
The little maintenance man. Hey, man, get out there, man. Scoop those up.
We need to get you them. Hey, dildo. You on dildo duty,
man? You got gloves all the way up to your shoulders.
Hey, y'all got to do some X-ray at the door. You got.
Yeah, so I got to check for guns and dildos. So you got to go through two different.
No. You got to go through the dildo line too. You go through the dildo line. This the metal detector. That's the dildo line. They come back and see me.
Crazy.
We got 2
and think
lines.
about it though, D. So you do all that, you get the ticket, you get your dildo, you get into the game, you throw the dildo out. Then you gotta hope that everybody around you didn't see you and they rat you out.
Big dildo out.
And then security comes and kicks you out, which means you won't be able to come back to a game. So what's the purpose of going in the first place? Obviously, you don't want to be there. What are we doing?
Why are you just going to a game just to throw a dildo?
Because I don't even understand what it represents for real. What's it supposed to mean?
I don't know. I don't know. They probably just trolling.
The players are using them. I mean, seriously.
I don't know. I guess because
maybe at an NBA game, somebody's got to start throwing them out. I'm just saying it's not making sense.
It's really not making sense. I'm not going to make sense of it. But yeah, I guess because majority might
sit your ass down. Whoever's coming up with this thinking that's a great idea at the crib, and then you go to the arena and you go do that. Sit your ass down.
Hey, bro, you got your dildo? You know it's dildo night at the Fever game.
It is? Hey, Caitlin, would you... No, let me stop. Get that autographed dildo.
I got an autographed dildo by Caitlin Clark. Get your Angel Reese autographed dildo.
It's bobblehead night on one night and it's dildo night the next. Got the number 22. And let me stop, man. Stop it, folks. Sit your ass down. You just get the urge to just get to throwing dildos.
Yeah, people are crazy. I don't know.
I'm not understanding it. Just the whole phenomenon. Oh, I got my ticket.
I thought that stopped last year when we were talking.
That's what I thought.
I didn't know they were still doing the deal.
They just did it last night. They've done it every night this week. A game has to be stopped, if I'm not mistaken, for fans throwing dildos out.
Will you please stop throwing your dildos on the court? It's just a guide. I'm gonna say this one more time. You will be thrown out if we see you throw a dildo.
And what's that little community, like that Reddit community? Fans who love to throw dildos at WNBA games.
Hey, we're going to hit them again tonight.
We're going to coordinate this. Come on, man. Y'all stop. Sit your ass down. All right, son, man. Whew.
That's great.
Time flew. I can't believe it's over already. And but yeah, it is, folks. Don't forget about your merch. Don't forget your merch. Go back and listen to our other shows that we have. There's quite a few.
Hits.
Get caught up. Definitely got to join us and watch and be a part of. Quick hits.
Quick hits.
I'm loving that show more and more. I like that. Just give you our thoughts in between this show.
Real quick. We out of there.
Yep. As always, we can't thank you all enough for listening, for watching, participating, for liking, sharing the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass. For that ass.
No diddy, dog.
Son, tell them.
Hey, but until next time. We gonna holla at you. Holla back. Looking. Woo, woo.
Peace out. Woo, woo. Holla back.
Holla back.